Serenity Funeral Home, we are a family-owned and operated funeral home where we offer complete personalized funeral services, leading our community in funeral and cremation services. Make an appointment for your pre-need and at-need arrangements by calling us at 702-647-0123. Once again, that number is 702-647-0123. Serenity Funeral Home, caring for your loved ones as if they're our own.
Chico Sticks, Pickles, Jolly Ranchers, Mary Jane's, Pop Rocks, Lemon Heads. Should I go on? Bitter Honey, Freeze Cups, Candy Cigarettes. Listen, how about you make your way down to the modern-day Candy Lady and see all of this and more? Satisfy that sweet tooth Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. at Sight and Sound Candy and more. Follow us on IG at Sight and Sound Candy and on Facebook at Sight and Sound Candy. We are located at 1000 North Martin Luther King on the corner of Washington and MLK. Give us a call, 702-648-4444. Again, that number, 702-648-4444. Thank you.
Broadcasting live from downtown Las Vegas, you're tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Yo, you tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Welcome to Let the Ball Bounce. This your host, Dre Bailey.
It's your man, Goose Thomas. What it do, people?
Mr. Bill Blockham Logan in the building. Look, man, we were just talking a little bit of basketball like we're going to talk with you guys about basketball today. But please, before we do anything, share the live feed. Share once again the live feed. We appreciate all of our loyal followers who constantly give Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio love. And in return, we give you love too. So we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. LTBB in the building. Please download the Gorilla Cross app on your phone. Tell someone to download the Gorilla Cross app on your phone and follow the Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio crew. If you love sports talk, if you love real life, you love being real 100, we don't really, sugarcoat, should I say, around and Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Studio. Not even with each other. When we get passionate about something, we go in. We go hard. Go hard in the paint.
Sir.
You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate everybody chiming in to Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio. We want to continue to give the best of us to you. So please, if you know anyone that is looking to be a sponsor of the Sports Talk Radio show like Serenity Funeral Home and Sight and Sound Candy and more, please let us know. Give us our flowers. Give us our flowers, man, by just telling someone about Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio. We're not asking to come into the studio and be surrounded like the Little Shop of Horrors with about 50 million flowers and one Venus flytrap. Like, we don't want to see that. We want you to give us our flowers by telling someone about us. If you like us, and even if you don't like us, tell somebody. At least it'll be on somebody's mind. Seriously, man.
Yeah.
All right? We've been doing this for a long time, man, and we should be getting a lot more support. I see a lot more people in the streets tell me how dope we are, but a lot less people giving us a little bit of your time. Even if you pop in for 10 minutes, that's showing some type of support. Right? If you got a business, you want to promote your business, this is the place you do it at, man. We'll help you grow your money for a fee.
Slight
fee. It's not a heavy fee, but in order to make money, you got to spend money. Scared money
never makes money.
They say that to all you young cats out there in auxiliary gyms around the world, crapping right now on one knee, whether you standing up, one knee, bent over, you got the dice in your hand, you in the auxiliary gym doing fourth period like I used to do my senior year. Because you know what my fourth period was? First period lunch. Got him.
Interesting.
Period. And I was done.
Interesting.
But I was in auxiliary gym, getting that money right against the wall. I come to school with a hot 10 is what they used to call it. Whether it be a hot 5, sometimes it be cats walking around with a hot 2. Like they miss lunch to go in the auxiliary gym and see if somebody will start it off at 2. Because usually it started at 5 when I was in 1990. It was about $5. You know what I'm saying? You had, but I had a hot 10. And if you can get one roll, you on a roll.
I know somebody tore their ACL shooting dice. This is a true story.
I'm done. How do you do that?
We at Cheyenne. Shout out to everybody, man. They used to shoot dice in the boys' bathroom by the stairway.
We used to do that at Simba.
I actually walked in as it was happening.
Yeah. Pulled his ACL.
Tore that ACL.
Yikes.
Yeah, man.
He was throwing them dice hard.
Because you know they got the 1 by 1 inch
Hard
square, the tile
Yeah.
floors in the bathrooms. And I guess he slid across that thing and that anterior cruciate ligament
Yikes.
was no more.
That's not a good look, bro.
Next day, this man
cruciate.
Next day, this man at school on crutches. Fam, I tore my ACL.
Hey, look, sometimes dice games used to be cracking.
Oh yeah, dice games used to go in.
Sometimes, I have flashbacks, in my 40s, man, where I'm like, you know what? I got this hot 20 in my pocket. I need to go
Might
find
go try it.
Yeah, but it don't be no auxiliary gyms or bathrooms open where it'd be appropriate for me as a grown man to walk in with a hot 20.
You have to go to Palace Station or something like that.
Pretty much. And since I don't gamble,
Can't do it on the street.
I ain't doing that, man.
Yeah, Leon, man, they used to be cracking at the town, man, the dice games in the bathroom, yeah.
A lot of people look at that, and that was a great American pastime.
Yes, shooting dice, sure.
Because it was a way,
No doubt.
it was a way to make extra money if you was, you just didn't have any. Yeah. You could make a quick come up. I've left crap games with at least 300. I have crapped in clubs with Floyd Mayweather before he was Floyd Mayweather. Mm-hmm. And he stayed in the crap game. I don't know if he'll tell you this, but he stayed in the crap game. Now, I've been in crap games with him and won a lot of money. And I've been in crap games where I've seen people actually lose their lives right in front of me. And that is a humbling experience, man, for somebody to get smoked is what we used to call it.
Smoked. Yeah.
For somebody to get smoked within the 7 to 10 people in this group right now. Yeah. Right now. Not smoked as he walked away, just like right now smoked. Yeah, that happened.
That happened.
And I had a homeboy with me. I'm not going to say his name. We've been best friends for a long time. And he, the dude got smoked, and my boy went and checked his pockets real quick. I'm like, dog.
Ouch.
This man is smoked right now. Like, you going through his pockets, G? Come on, man. We out.
Yeah.
I can't condone that, bro. So, it gets a little grimy in the streets.
It gets dicey.
It gets literally. Ta-ting! Gets a little dicey.
Tough. Yes. Thank you, Quan. Thank you.
Gets a little tough.
You.
Gets a little tough.
Yes. Yes.
Hit the Welvin. Find the Welvin. That's funny. Yeah, but that it gets a little dicey, bro.
It's a little dicey. Yeah.
If any old detectives listening, I don't know nothing else of that story. Spencer for hire ass. Look, it's a whole lot of professionals on Facebook lately, boy. That's been pissing me off.
Oh boy. Oh
So
God.
we got a lot of Spencer for hire and TJ Hooker and Heart to Heart and all you old
Wow.
Cagney and Lacey.
Yeah,
Look
right.
Wow.
You know, all you in the heat of the night ass niggas. All you Virgils walking around Facebook.
Remington still looking mother.
Heat
Right.
of the night.
All you Murder She Wrotes out there. There's some of you ladies out there, too. Don't get me started on you.
Oh,
You know what I'm
All
saying?
these Canon.
Yeah.
Remember Canon?
wow.
Yes. Come on, man. Y'all out there, man.
Sheesh.
So,
Magnum PI.
yeah, all
Harry
you Magnum
Masons.
PI. What's Magnum PI's homie name? The black dude. DC, AC, it was, what was his name? Somebody please tell me.
No,
TC. TC.
TC.
TC.
That's what it was.
You know,
Yeah,
Bill,
man.
You know, Bill gonna look it up. Bill gonna be precise.
I'm almost 1,000% sure. it's
TC. Paul,
Yeah, it was
Paul,
TC.
Paul Ruffin say it's TC, man. TC, man.
Yeah, if we went over your head, it's all good. It's a lot, but we're just saying, Facebook has a lot of professionals. Everybody, you wake up in the morning and you see about 70 therapists and 20
Also-
relationship advisors on there.
Also, you have a lot of Facebook people with sources.
Oh.
They know exactly what is going to happen.
Who's your source?
Who is your source?
Who's your source?
You live around the corner from me. How you doing?
Boy, you got a membership.
How do you know? How do you know that what Aaron Rodgers gonna do? How you know what Dame Dollar gonna do, man?
You stay right up the street.
You stay right up the street. How do you know this? How?
He said you stay right around the corner.
How do you know what Dame Dollar gonna do, man?
Shouts
you
out to
know?
all you apartment gym specialists.
Oh my God.
Come on, man.
Man,
Chips.
I see why Katie get. I see why Katie get mad when he ain't. Dude, I ain't told you nothing.
Oh
Yeah,
my
KD,
God.
KD is in the news. Look, follow Let the Ball Bounce on Twitter.
Man.
And that is with one T. Follow us on Twitter, man. Hit us up at lettheballbounce@gmail.com. Let the Ball Bounce on IG and Let the Ball Bounce on Facebook. KG's been in the news. He's been in the news. Why he's been in the news, Bill? Why is he in the news? Because I'm gonna give my opinion.
I think
Kevin Durant.
I think it's something that he's saying that somebody said that he didn't say, and he's saying he didn't tell him that.
Bruh,
Jay Williams, dude. Lou, let me tell you something. Jay Williams, dude,
he don't
to
like
me,
Jay Williams. He don't like
he
Jay
is
Williams.
annoying, bro.
Where did he go to school? Yeah.
Look at him look away.
Try that on for size.
Look at him look away.
Go ahead, OG. Go
But
ahead, OG.
he's trying. I guess he said Katie had discussed his legacy with him.
Why would he discuss
and,
it with Jay?
And Giannis is, it's like, dude, I don't pillow talk with you like that.
Where's that
What are you
going?
talking about?
Where's that going?
That's pillow talking.
Where's that going?
Yeah.
You talking to Jay?
Yeah.
Like what?
So naturally, KD came back at him. Man, I don't
I don't even talk to you,
I ain't
dog.
talk to you like that, man. I don't even discuss that stuff. So
Well, KD has a track record of being just a little sensitive when it comes to, let me think, everything.
Hasn't he done that before where somebody said KD said something and then he came back and
yes, Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith.
that was like 3 years ago, right?
No, that was
Something
more
like
than
was
3
a
years
little more
ago.
That was before he went to.
Yeah,
before
he
you
was
actually went to
in the
Golden State.
playoffs with OKC.
I don't
Stephen
like my
A.
chair.
Smith came on national TV and said, "My sources tell me that KD is going to sign with the Lakers next year."
My source. Stephen A. been
So-
caught lying a million times, though.
So KD came back at him. Hey man, I ain't even talked to Stephen A. Smith. I don't even talk to this dude. So Stephen A. Smith was upset the day. Of
course he was.
Put that camera on me.
Bruh.
Are you talking about my journalistic integrity? Yeah. Yeah.
At the end of the day, at the end of the day, yeah, that's what we talking about.
Yeah.
G.
The patent shut up, please.
Yeah, that's what we.
My sources tell me he will sign with the Lakers next year. Oh, what sources?
I want to know where he get his sources from. I wonder if he go like to Scandia, like he takes his date to Scandia, and then he's like talking to the people who work there, and they're like giving them intel.
Scandia sources.
Yeah, or the people he work out with in his apartment gym.
Or his boxing trainer that got him throwing these whack ass left hooks. I'm gonna need. Look, man,
Bruh.
Look, dog.
And this
Don't ever in your natural life again show you doing pad work, bro. It's just not a good look, man.
well, you know,
It's not, bro.
he's staying ready because
It's not a good look.
he may need to stay ready because the way that Stephen A. Smith kind of went off on Kwame Brown. Did anyone of you catch that segment that he used
saw it on
ESPN's money
Yeah, I saw it on
to do a tirade on Kwame Brown?
He better leave him alone, man.
That's why he in the gym, man.
He better leave him alone. Man.
Well, from my observations, Stephen A. gonna get cracked soon as he lift his hands up. If he ever lift his hands up, he gonna get cracked. Right in the mouth.
Better leave that dude alone, man.
Shout out my boy C-Matt, man. Mouth University.
There's a really good interview from Eton Thomas.
Shout out
He
Eton.
had Eton, T-Nez, Jahidi White, and Chris Whitney.
Yeah, I
saw
seen that interview.
I saw
It's
that
really
interview.
good.
It was pretty dope.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, man.
Them dudes is
Eton's a
I'm gonna need
dope
y'all to
dude,
back away from the camera. Whitney was on the couch. He got the camera right here. Yeah, man. So what I was saying was, I'm like, bruh.
Yeah, lengthen that thing out, G.
A full arm's length too, not
yeah.
a baby arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Puck just dropped in Denver, Colorado. Knights and Avalanche.
you know, we have been watching this basketball playoffs unfold, and big ups to the MVP of the league.
Yeah, man.
No, Joker, the Joker.
Nikola Jokic.
The Joker from Denver Nuggets got the MVP and deserving.
Yeah.
I don't see.
He's the
I
MVP.
haven't seen one post that said that he wasn't deserving of the
He's
MVP.
of the league, bro. He did that.
Coach of the year
Tibbs.
goes to Tibbs.
You can argue that it probably should have gone to Monty Williams, but I think if you're looking at the roster that Tibbs had to work with and making the playoffs, having the most improved player in Randall, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily argue, but there is an argument, if that makes sense.
Do you think Monty Williams got penalized pretty much for doing so good in the bubble last year? So it looked like he had a good team coming in this year already. So if they wouldn't have done good in the bubble and they would have been second place in the West, he probably would have been up there higher.
Because they didn't even make the playoffs. So it really like that I'm looking at that factor. Even though they went 8-0 in the bubble, it was all good.
I'm just saying in the voters' minds.
Right. But I'm just looking at it at even at face value. Like, okay, you went 8-0 in the bubble, and I think they were still 2 games out of making the actual playoffs. So they played well, yeah. Kudos, but you didn't make the playoffs. Yeah. You come back the very next year, you add one person, and you're a top seed in the West.
It's very true.
So we gotta look at that, man. Monty did a hell of a job.
Sure.
I mean, Snyder needs to be
Yep,
up
Coach
there
Snyder
too.
was there.
The
Yeah,
fact
absolutely.
that they actually held on in a tight race to that number 1 seed. It didn't go 1-3, 1-2, 1-2, 2-1. It didn't flip flop all season. Like, they held on to that lead, man. And I think that Snyder needs his just due. That was my
he got votes
Coach of the
too.
Year.
He got votes,
Yeah, rightfully so.
but you know,
Big ups to Tibbs.
The winner was Tibbs.
Big ups to Tibbs. And
They
I
call
dare.
me Mr.
Yeah.
Tibbs.
And I, speaking of the in the, yeah. That was a good one too.
Mr. Tibbs.
Sidney Poitier.
Yeah.
That was a good one too.
Call me Mr. Tibbs.
Good detective movie.
Sydney.
So was Beverly Hills
Oh yeah,
cop Axel Foley.
Axel Foley, man, on the Ferris wheel.
That young Axel Foley, when his
Axel
homeboy
Foley.
got killed back in Detroit. Oh, he
Yeah.
wasn't playing.
Yeah, he
No,
wasn't
no,
tripping
he was
at all.
he was about that work.
He was about that work.
3 1/3.
So yeah, man.
That life.
Big ups to all you Facebook Axel Foleys out there too.
Yay! Yeah! Yeah! Quan be on time, G. Ha ha!
I'm done with that, man. I'm done. Boy,
All baseline.
this make you want to go creep in somebody's house with that young 45.
Hey, all baseline, Billy.
Cape,
All baseline, baby.
yeah. Creep on somebody's car and put that banana in the tail.
In the tailpipe.
Wowza.
Come on, bro.
Wowza.
That's tragic. It's tragic.
Man.
Yeah, deservedly so. Tibbs gets the coach of the year, and that's dope.
Yep.
Clarkson got the six man of the year.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, all deserving awards. This year has been really, really competitive. The Clippers found themselves in an 0-2 situation in Dallas and completely turned their whole basketball season around in that series. And what they did in that series was convince a lot of people in the West, is what I'm saying, is that they're coming out of the West.
I mean,
That's what I've been hearing and seeing.
It looks good. It looks good. I'm just curious as to why it takes that for you to fall in an 0-2 hole to realize, oh damn, we got to start playing basketball now. You got two of arguably the top 3 best perimeter defenders in all of the National Basketball Association. Oh, I say top 5. I don't understand. Both of those dudes capable of putting up 25 a night. You got a great supporting cast. How do you fall to in an 0-2 hole to begin with to a team that is really top heavy with Luka Doncic, and then it's a bunch of dudes, and I'm not shortchanging, your Tim Hardaway Juniors and your Finney Smiths. I'm not shortchanging them dudes, but let's be honest. On any team in the National Basketball Association, at best they're a third option. Either one of those dudes. Yeah, I'm not putting them past that. So, I mean, you got a team full of savvy veterans on that Clipper squad, leaders on that team, and it took you to get down in an 0-2 hole to a team that's, like I said, top heavy with Luka Doncic and a bunch of dudes, and they took you 7 games.
I know this is going to be unpopular because everybody loves Luka, and I love Luka too. Luka's dope.
Yeah.
But I saw some times in those games and in crunch situations where he really just fed himself the ball for bad shots and crunch time, and it just reminded me, and this is no diss or disrespect, but it reminded me of like watching Allen Iverson. I was like, that's a bad shot, but he's gonna probably shoot it, right? And I saw some of his teammates in better situations, and I don't think that Luka fully has the trust of his self to entrust in his teammates just yet, because he's trying to do, he's doing everything. But other than that, I think he was the best player in the series. I don't care what Kawhi did, those 4 games to actually win the series. Luka still was the best player in that series. But I just thought I saw some times where he was being, really selfish. Now, bringing that up, Porzingis has been in the news about not being too happy with his role with the team. And I remember saying 2 years ago that Dallas maybe need to wash their hands with Porzingis. I just saw it all over his face 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Do you think this is an easy fix, or do you shop him?
$30
It's a
million.
lot of
Shop him
money.
for? Well, who are you gonna shop
Yeah,
him?
$30 million hard to shop.
Who are you gonna shop him?
after
But
what
if
we-
you
after what we
have
just saw.
a
Who's gonna
disgruntled
take
player,
that money?
Nobody's
know.
taking that bread, Dre. That's the thing.
I'm not gonna say nobody, man.
No,
I mean,
it's
somebody gonna take
I'm gonna
it.
tell him nobody. Nobody's gonna take that, bro.
Not
They're
from
stuck.
him.
They're stuck with him.
He might be stuck. G.
They're stuck.
He might be
He's
stuck.
not. He's not that good, though.
No,
That's why.
they need to bring in another dude who's a true number 2, and diminish his role even
Okay,
more.
so-
that's what happens.
Let me ask you this:
He can't demand a trade because
James Harden did.
That.
But James Harden is,
He can demand a
is
trade,
far
but
better
James
basketball
Harden
player. He's far
is
superior
not
basketball.
Kristaps Porzingis,
Chris Stapps. ain't
not
John
saying that. We
James.
see it in the.
or Kristaps is not James Harden.
We see it in.
Either
the-
way,
We see it in the NBA all day when you get a disgruntled player and the player feels that he does not want to be on that team anymore.
But at the end of the day,
It's
though,
about leverage.
At the end of the day, the market is going to dictate where
It's
you
about
going.
leverage
You,
and the market.
not you.
Okay, well, save this tape. I hope to God they don't. But if they do, I'm just saying he's what looks like, at least in the media, from what we're getting, it looks like he wants more touches, more of a role in the offense.
Got to be assertive, man. You can't demand touches if you're not being assertive. Nobody's gonna. If I'm Luka,
So that's Luka's fault, then.
I'm controlling the offense. If you're not
Luka's
being
fault?
assertive,
I don't think so.
if you 7'3" and
I got
all you
some
do
examples.
is stand at the 3-point line, I'm not giving you the basketball, bro.
And you 700 feet.
You 7'3" and all you do is stand at the 3-point line. I'm
How tall
not
are you,
giving you the
7'100"?
basketball.
Come
It's
on,
that
man.
simple, bro.
7-12.
Assert yourself. Get back in the lab, bro.
Why are you up here with me?
What are you doing up here?
Because I'm a Euro, and that's how we play.
Get your
if you
Sean
don't- man,
Bradley built.
if you don't get free throw
Down in
line
the paint.
extended and work,
I'm a Euro, and that's how I
man,
play.
if you don't get at that elbow high post and work out,
So, I saw a game where Luka actually passed this time and passed to a wide open Kristaps Porzingis. Guess what he did? Pump fake like we did in school, pump fake,
Come on, dog.
and passed it to the corner to Tim Hardaway Jr. for a fade away out of bounds, contested
Unreal.
3-point shot. I was like, how are you going to complain about opportunity? That was your opportunity.
When you give yours up, you give up your opportunities. Here you go, Finney Smith. Here's my opportunity. I'll give it to you.
Here, Finney Smith.
Man, please. Better be assertive.
He's a Euro. That's how they play.
Be assertive or shit up.
Maybe he's still hurt.
Sit down. I got to answer for all of this,
Bruh,
Trey. I do.
You're
I gotta
not
answer
going to
for it.
sit somebody down who making that amount of money.
Hey, man. If you're hurt, look,
Well, that's the discussion that they need to have with him.
maybe he's not hurt. He's
The discussion they need to have with him is, look,
yeah.
you're talking about you want more touches. Be more assertive,
Get
sir.
in the lab.
What
Get in the lab.
What did you call him? Son?
Son.
Yeah.
Be more assertive, son.
Yeah, be more
Be more
assertive.
assertive, son.
Yeah, man.
Be more assertive, son.
You 7'3" out here
Yeah.
with Luka.
I think that if Kristaps would have given Luka a little bit more assertiveness, they beat the Clippers.
They probably do.
Luka was out there really, him and Tim Hardaway Jr. But you can't have and this is no knock on Tim Hardaway Jr. But you can't have Tim Hardaway Jr. your second leading scorer. Porzingis.
Oh man. BS got the end at some point, bro.
So
Yeah.
the Clippers are moving on, man, and they're facing the Utah Jazz,
Yes.
the number 1 seed.
Yep.
Who you got?
I don't want to put this much onus on Michael Conley Jr., but if this hamstring is a problem, the Clippers could win this series, man. If this hamstring continues to be an issue. I don't want to put that much on him though. But it could, if it is, the Clippers could win the series. Even though I think they're great with the guys that they have, Mike Conley kind of controls their tempo. Like he slows them down when they need to slow down, and he speed them up when they need to be sped up.
So this is Mike Conley is a good fit for this Utah team.
He's a good fit for
because
them.
last year,
Yeah, he was good.
it was a whole lot of
He's a good fit for them.
banter about Conley and his production because last year he didn't have great production, and I was like,
It's like
you
that
gotta
one.
give him some time.
That
though.
one, that
He'll be all right.
154 getting to him. Hold on.
He was injured a lot last year, though. Yeah.
Well, that's the story of
That's the story. Again.
Something was wrong with his training, too, last year. Right, Barkley?
Chuck.
Yeah. What was wrong with his?
his training.
His training.
Chucky. That's funny.
You a trainer now?
That's funny.
You there when they in the lab?
That's funny, man.
You know, Conley.
Shut up.
Conley almost beat the Memphis Grizzlies when Donovan Mitchell was hurt. Obviously, Donovan Mitchell had to come back from injury to secure the W over that hungry Memphis Grizzlies team. They got a healthy Donovan Mitchell now, who basically sat out the last 20 damn games of the season. He should be fresh.
Yeah.
That's what they do. That's what they do. They sit him out. Make sure.
Last 20
We'll
plus
see.
games.
Make sure
We'll see.
that they make sure that they're okay.
Yeah.
They're not gonna put him out there too soon,
Like they did with AD.
like they did with KD.
Oof.
Although KD sat out a long time last year or 2 years ago, something clearly was not right with that Achilles.
So you going Clippers in what?
I think it'll go the distance.
7.
games. Yeah.
Clippers 7 they way on up.
Utah's a really good basketball team, bro. I still even think without Mike Conley, they can push the Clippers because the Clippers gonna clip. They just proved it to you against a far inferior team to the Utah Jazz. And all of this is
gonna
predicated
clip.
on Mike Conley not playing and that hamstring really being a hamper on him.
Well, he's not playing tonight.
He's
is
not.
he?
He's
No.
not going tonight.
But I think it's next man up, and I think Clarkson is gonna be able to step in and give you that energy that you need. Joe Ingles, I feel
I
that.
like Jinklin Joe, man.
Yeah, I like their French center,
Yeah.
and
Young COVID.
yeah, and with Donovan Mitchell, I think it's gonna push him to 7. I'm gonna go Utah 7.
I'm gonna go with the Clippers in 7.
Okay.
At this point, like the Clippers, like they gotta go to the NBA Finals, right? Right? Like they have to. If they don't, like
Kawhi's gone.
Like it's over. Like I really didn't want to hear nothing else about them last year when they lost and let Denver come back down 3-1 on them. But if you don't make it to the NBA Finals with this team, like you gotta go. Like you gotta shut up. Like it's over. Right? Stop me when I'm lying. It has to stop at this point, right?
What happened to Pat Beverly?
Maybe he in the booth. He probably in the booth back here. Check the booth. Like, come on, bro.
Hey, Booth Daddy.
Right? Like, they got to be done.
They need to make it to the. I think they need to make it to the.
Where's Serge
Western
Ibaka?
Hurt. Looking like Raiden out there wearing them outfits. What you doing?
I think they need to make it to the Western Conference Finals. Something they've never been before.
They got playoff P
And-
on their team.
Bro.
That boy been letting the young boy outshine him.
Bill, I think it gotta go. Bless you. I think they gotta make the finals, Billy.
I mean,
They
I see what
should
you're
have
saying.
made the
I see what you're
finals
saying.
the past-
But
since they constructed
in all
that team.
fairness,
Yeah, like
There's fairness.
let's kind of level them down a little bit.
Level down.
Yeah,
Billy, why
yeah,
no?
not level up.
Why?
Not level up. Shout out to Birdo.
Shout out Birdo, man.
Yeah, but let's level down a little bit.
Level down.
Because that
I'm tired of
organization,
dumbing them
that,
down,
that-
Billy.
that organization has never shown a level up.
But this is my thing. You get Steve. Okay, Steve
We gotta
Ballmer
go off
buys this
reputation.
team.
We got to go off our reputation. That's what I'm saying.
But I'm also going off of the hype.
bro.
Steve Ballmer buys this team, big time billionaire worth $70 billion,
understand all
right?
that.
He buys the team with his couch money.
Too hype.
He sells us this dream. He gives us this press conference with playoff P and Kawhi and Doc, and he's yelling and screaming in the microphone.
That's ops, bro.
And
you know
they
that.
get bounced by a young
That's-
Denver squad, bro.
That is ops.
Quan, can you please find the song Too Hype?
Everybody has ops.
Too Hype. It's an R&B song. That's what the Clippers are. They just too hype. Clipper fans are too hype.
That was just ops, bro.
And they need to level down. I've
Level
never.
down.
Yeah, we gotta get.
level down.
That's a shirt.
Get the
That's gotta be
win
a
this
shirt.
series and get to the Western Conference Finals.
Boy. Man, turn it up. This thing, go.
Oh, little James Brown in there too.
Hey,
Put your bad self.
Clipper fans. This used to be the cut, man. Clipper fans, level down, please.
Level down, man.
Lower your expectation.
I don't care what Steve Ballmer did for ops.
Billy.
Y'all know the history of your franchise. Y'all know it.
Clippers gonna clip. The Clippers gonna clip. They are. It's true. I get it.
I don't think they're gonna clip this team.
But
I think they're
stop
gonna get
selling
past.
us the
I got them
pipe.
in 7. I just said that.
Stop selling us the pipe dream.
Well, they can't sell me the pipe dream because, like I said, we know the history. But I think this year they're gonna get to the Western Conference Finals.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll go with Utah. I think
The
Utah
finals-
is special. I think Utah's special. I think
said,
they're going to surprise a lot of people.
My pick is predicated on the health of Mike Conley. Jr.
Yeah. Well, that ain't looking too
And I
good.
still say last year they let down. They had a letdown with Doc.
Bruh,
That was a letdown.
it's still his fault the way that they are right now.
So I got a question. What if the Sixers do the same thing? Is it still on the team? When Doc gonna take some responsibility?
For what?
No, I'm asking. Like if you go from one team and then you go to another team and the same thing happened, and nobody's expecting the Hawks. Nobody was expecting the Hawks to really make it out of the first round.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
So if they end up beating Philly, which they up 1-0 right now, I mean, do we? Because I see Doc making excuses already, saying that they reffing Ben Simmons too hard. They not letting him. Come on, dog. Like, come on, bro. Come on, man. Ben Simmons been playing the same way his whole career. Like, don't do that. Don't do that.
It's a gamesmanship.
Don't do
You
it,
know
Glenn.
that. You know it's gamesmanship.
Glenn, don't do it, Glenn.
It's gamesmanship. You know that. They're just trying to get an advantage. on calls. That's what
that's what you're supposed to do.
That goes back to Phil.
That's
Phil
what
did
you're
it.
supposed to
Yeah,
do.
Phil did it, man.
Absolutely.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, trying to put him on notice about
Philly
certain
needs to
things.
win this game.
They need to win.
Philly
They
can't,
can't
go down
to no, not going back to
2-0.
Atlanta. They can't. They can't do it. They can't do it.
because young loose hair is on fire. I never thought that I would see
Eyeballs
El
out.
DeBar's and them cousin go so hard in the paint.
Young
that
cotton candy fro.
Dude,
That dude got roach hair. He got-
dude look like cotton candy though.
that's
Cotton
that's
candy,
man, that's
Joint flailing.
Like you get
I
that big
can't-
cotton candy, you just pick a nice little glob off the top.
You know what? I can't even see him with any other. I can't see him bald. Like,
It's gonna happen.
yeah, but
It's coming soon.
I wonder what that's gonna look like.
Stand by.
Like
It's
they're gonna have to
coming
let him ball with a
soon.
kufi on.
It's coming soon. It's coming soon.
Man said
Give him like 5 years in.
a Kufi, bro.
That boy got a whole bunch of mixed
yarmulke?
coochie hairs on top of his head.
Gonna put a yarmulke on top of his head.
It's like, boy, your hair mixed. What's that, coochie hair? Mixed coochie hair on top of his joint. It's all thin. At least cotton candy thick. You can't see the stick. You see right through this dude joint, man. You see right through it. From the 17th row. He need to just pull his joint back like Steven
It's on
Seagal into like a
it's-
ponytail.
Man
It's-
bun.
It's on its way out, bro.
Yikes.
It's on its way.
It's on its way,
It's
Bill.
on its way.
It's on its way out.
That boy whole head is.
Oh,
why-
God.
Why he got the sucker with the? Come on, bruh.
Oh, fam.
Come on, bruh.
Wowza. wow.
Bruh.
Wow.
Bruh.
Wow. Tink say he got a season and a half left. And it's a wrap.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah,
telling
boy,
you.
you one
telling
divorce
you.
away from this summer.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It's on its way out.
Well,
Oh, God. Ooh.
y'all still got the. I don't think y'all chose Atlanta in this series. Y'all still got Philly coming out.
Yeah, like it has to happen.
Well, let's talk about the deer that's in the room.
The deer.
Ready to get
We can't talk
shot
about
down.
the deer that's in the room.
Ready to get shot down. You ever had deer meat chili?
I've had venison. Yes.
Have you had deer meat chili
No,
before?
I haven't.
Yes.
Sir.
Quan, you ever had deer meat chili?
It's venison.
It is so good.
It is.
And that's
good.
what the buck's about to be. Deer meat chili.
venison soup.
It's coming. It's coming. Because
soup.
Yikes.
what Bill and I talked about is not even happening. KD is ending up finding himself on, well, Drew Holiday is finding himself on KD a lot.
Why though?
I don't look, bro. Look, they look. The Nets.
You
the
see how Dre
Nets
said that?
have why? The same question I asked, bro. The same question. Look, we talked about that point guard matchup with him and Kyrie for the better part of 2 weeks,
Bro,
and it's not even happening.
If I was Drew Holiday, I would have been like, I didn't sign up for this.
Dog, why am I on this 7-foot stick man that can set the ball in the hole from 17 feet? Why am I on him? How do I keep getting switched off on that guy?
How about fight through the screens the old-fashioned way and play man-to-man defense on KD?
They don't.
There is no
They
switching.
don't
They're
because
playing
they
a
play-
straight zone,
they
and
say
they are shooting that zone on fire.
Zone, and they switch everything.
Well, if they're going to keep playing like this, James Harden does not even need
don't
to
even
play
need to play.
until
No.
the championship series.
You don't need to play.
He don't need to play in the yeah.
You don't need to play.
next year.
You don't need to play.
He don't even need to play next series.
No, I'm saying next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
That's, come on, bro. Like, it's like every other time down the floor, though.
Yeah.
KD, like, Y'all don't get this pissant off of me.
Then they tried to ISO with Giannis on him a couple times too.
That ain't
and
working.
He worked.
Yeah,
him.
the foot speed just not there.
I
man.
was like,
it's just not there.
ooh.
It's just not there. The foot speed's not there.
Giannis?
And it's funny because Giannis is really long and he can
You're
recover.
long.
But KD is just as long as Giannis is. So it don't work.
First off,
And he took him to the rack too.
his closing speed ain't
Boy, oh
ain't
boy.
that. He's not closing out quick enough for KD. KD walk, pull up, run, pull up, jog, pull up, standing still,
Bro.
and it's the same shot.
Yes.
You're not gonna stop that. That is why I had to go with the Nets in this series, bro. Like he just cannot miss, and the man damn near had a year and a half off.
Wow.
He's fresh. He's been coddled throughout the season, and and shots out to the Nets training staff for managing the coddling that went on all season with the Nets. Mm-hmm. Kyrie missed a whole bunch of games. Harden missed a whole bunch of games. Durant missed a whole bunch of games. Yep. Then they start pairing them together while other ones miss games, and pairing them together and working with different type of lineups. This team can beat you without KD in the next round and bring James Harden back.
Wow.
That's how dope they are offensively.
With Kyrie.
Because they're not going to lose to either Philly nor
Let's say
Atlanta.
Kyrie did. Let's just play Kyrie didn't play next one, and James Harden and KD did. They still would win.
They'd win.
Either matchup.
At this rate, they'd win.
Atlanta, their mode of operation in the games is kind of keep it high tempo.
Sure.
So
they got the fresh legs to run.
Yeah, I mean that'll be if that's the matchup.
Mm-hmm.
If that's the matchup in the Eastern Conference Finals, Atlanta's gonna try to push that thing every time.
Yeah.
I don't think it would work. It wouldn't work.
I mean, Brooklyn can run too.
Yeah.
They can run too, and they can slow it down.
I mean, you got Blake Griffin out there balling. He out there playing.
Yeah, I'm like, wow.
He out there playing like Chris Paul giving him the ball.
Wow.
Balake out there hooping.
Oh, Balake.
That man dunked on the Greek Freak the other
He
night.
dunked on his head.
Yeah, he did.
Ooh,
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
a lot of people were speaking.
A lot of people mad talking about he kind of
played possum
played possum when he was in Detroit.
Wouldn't you play possum in Detroit?
and got his money.
Wouldn't you?
And got on a better team.
Man, I'm playing possum in Detroit. I'm not giving y'all none of my good energy.
No.
This is Detroit.
He'll tell you how dope Andre Drummond is firsthand. Because those two, when he went over there, were supposed to really do damage, and that didn't work out. So
No.
Yeah, these Nets are scary, man, and
Very much so.
I just don't
crazy.
see nobody
just gave
beating
up
them
a
in the
goal.
East right now.
Oh wow.
What's the score?
Wow.
What y'all watching?
They
VGK.
gave it to the wrong side. It's Colorado's goal. 0.8 of a second now.
We got the Atlanta game still going on. We got about 9 minutes in that game right now, too, man. We got multiple games going on.
Oh!
Wow.
Went right by his head.
Mark Andre?
Why his name got to be?
That's pinpoint.
A wrister.
That's pinpoint accuracy.
You been to
man.
a
You can't
VGK
even-
game yet?
Wow.
No, sir.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure y'all been to
No,
it.
Indeed,
sir.
I have. It's great. It is great energy in the fortress that is T-Mobile Arena.
How's the energy towards us of color in that space?
It was cool, bro. Like I didn't feel any. I didn't feel like I wasn't wanted.
Okay.
At least in my section,
Okay.
I didn't feel that I wasn't.
Were you in the
that I
color
That was the back
section?
of the bus, right?
You
right?
were in the colored section?
colored
Use this restroom.
colored section. No, no, it was cool.
I
It
wonder
was
how
cool.
much them honky tickets cost though for the honky section.
No, it was
ridiculous.
cool in my section, man. Like every time they scored, high fives all around.
Oh, so
and-
people touching.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was cool. It was cool, man. Yeah. Surprise, surprise.
We want everybody to know, if you've been watching us during the COVID and everything, and we continue to do the show because, we didn't take it via anywhere. We kept coming here.
Yep.
And we're literally a line away from each other. Like, we're right there.
Yeah.
We're fine.
Good.
And we want all of you to be fine too. So whatever you got to do to take the necessary precautions to make sure that you're safe, do it.
One thing I want to talk to you about, since you're such a golf enthusiast,
Yes, sir.
is what happened to the Rom kid.
Yeah, man, that sucks, man. He was leading after the third round.
Yeah, it's
He
kind of
was
bogus.
6 under. And he tested positive for COVID.
But
And they sent
how
him
many
home.
times? How many times did he test negative? About 5
Yeah,
times.
Right. And I'm in a couple of golf groups, couple of black golf groups too, and they were making suggestions.
Facebook?
The brothers.
Yeah, man. Yeah, on Facebook. I'm in a couple of them.
I mean, you have to tag me.
Good. Oh, absolutely. And a suggestion was put out by one person, and I didn't necessarily mind it, but I'm thinking, okay, what would the tournament directors think of it, and why would they go out of their way for one person, right? So they were saying that, well, maybe he should just be in a group by himself. Well, anybody that knows golf etiquette knows that that just doesn't happen. You're just not in a group alone. It's never happened. You going out in a group of 3, that's just what it is in tournament play. That's what's happening. So, I mean, from the outside looking in, you're like, okay, that could work. Had this dude, if the first tee time is at 7:10, have him go out at 6:30. So he's at least 2 holes ahead of everybody because he's playing by himself. So he's going much quicker anyway. The gallery's already out there. If he can start 30 minutes before the first regular scheduled tee time, why not? They sent them home.
But
that's tough to swallow when you're up. I think he was up. I think he was up like 5 strokes, bro.
Yeah.
Like he was up big with 1 round to go, and to be told that you got COVID and you can't
on the
finish
course, he was told
bro.
on the course.
That's crazy.
Well, you say that's not etiquette, but this is COVID.
Right.
Everything
I
has changed
understand.
for COVID.
I
So
get it.
You could
totally understand.
They could have done something.
Like I'm with you. Like I agree.
But
it's just not gonna go down.
My thing is, all the times that he tested negative that whole weekend.
Right.
And then on that, was it Saturday when he tested positive? I think it was Saturday.
Yep.
On that Saturday, he tested positive. But he took numerous tests which came back negative.
Yep.
Then the one came back inconclusive. Then another test, and he was positive on that Saturday.
Yep.
And he was told on the course. Now I'm looking at that, and I'm like, you know,
if I'm the tournament director,
how
I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna say, look,
that's just what happened to Dez Bryant last year.
Yeah,
When
like
he was
right
getting
on the
ready-
sideline.
when they was getting ready to
That's
play
crazy.
Dallas.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And
he
it-
tested positive. He tested negative the whole week.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, that last test he took, he's out there warming up for the game.
Yeah.
Dez, come
Come
here.
here. Let me holler at you, player.
You ain't gonna better suit up tonight, bro.
Yeah.
You tested positive. You need to get in there right now.
Wow.
I'm like,
Look.
then the next day he tested negative,
Right.
or so I think it was the next
Right.
day or 2 days.
Right.
I'm like,
I would have at least said, hey, we'll allow you to keep your current score, and if nobody catches you, you're the winner. If I'm not gonna let you run the 18 holes, I'll at least put that out there to say, hey, your work is not in vain here.
Right.
But to totally disqualify him from the tournament,
Yeah.
nah, G, you can't do that, bro. You can't do that, man.
What they did,
And they did what they did.
and it hurt.
Yeah.
Especially when you feel like you on a roll. You
Yeah.
feel like you're
Yeah,
in
he
that
was
groove.
hot, bro. He was hot. Like, come on, man. Everybody knows that golf is a rhythm. It's a rhythm thing when you playing golf. And to just have your rhythm just totally taken from you like that.
You know, my rhythm gets taken from
Sucks.
me in golf easy. Once I lose 2 balls, I'm like,
Yeah, the losing of the golf balls.
Man, give me a
sucks.
drink, man.
It sucks. Let me go
Give
and
me
get
a
this
drink.
Jameson ginger.
yeah.
Give
Hey,
me
we
a
need to
drink.
try to get an early golf time. See if we can get one. So you work Sunday? You work Sunday, huh?
I'm off next Sunday.
Okay, well, your net.
Well, that's Father's Day, bro.
Yeah, that
Yeah, yeah. We going to
Well,
AZ.
I mean,
we going to AZ.
oh, you leaving?
Yeah. Me, Pops, and my brother-in-law
Okay,
headed out to
all right.
AZ for the baseball game.
That's a good look.
Eat some papados.
Papados,
Watch a little stick.
stick
Little
ball in
stick
AZ.
ball.
Stick ball.
Yeah, watch a little
Speaking of
stick
stick ball, how's your Atlanta Braves and Dodgers doing?
Man, we're right at 500 now. We took 2 out of 3 from the Dodgers, so that kind of helped us out.
Yeah, man. I'm
That
like,
middle
come on,
game, bro. I
man.
was actually watching it on my phone at the gym. That middle game, and
We're currently up 5-0 against the Pittsburgh Pirates.
yeah, Pirates gonna pirate, bro. Go ahead and chalk that up.
It's tragic.
Pirates.
8th inning,
Dang.
bottom of the 8th inning.
I don't even want to talk about my team, man. It's just,
And 3
Y'all all
straight
right. Y'all all
walks
right. Let's-
in the
let's-
5th inning.
Let's look at the standings.
The
sir.
Braves pitching staff at that point
Mm.
had thrown 60 pitches in the inning. 60.
31-29.
Come on, bro.
Currently in 4th place.
it's not good luck, man.
Yeah, it's 4th place in the division, right?
Yes.
Sad though.
That division tough though. Like the
34.
the AL East tough.
34 and
Like
25.
the entire division has a winning
We're
record.
in 3rd.
The entire division has a winning record.
We're in 3rd. 34 and
Because
25.
we in second right now with a 500 record.
Boy.
But
So
I'm up 4 games on you.
Yeah, you are. And we still got 109 games
We
left.
got 200 games left.
for real. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. We shoot All-Star break another month out.
Yeah.
a month is some change
ridiculous.
out.
Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio, man. Your guy Dre Bailey,
Man, Goose Thomas.
Bill, Blackham, Logan, man, giving you guys the best of sports talk radio.
And it looks like that National League East is the worst
It's
division.
bad. I just told you we in second place and we right at 500.
29 games is
Yes.
the tops.
Yikes.
Yeah, and we at
Well,
28.
I can't even
Y'all at
we got
28.
28 wins.
We got 3 more wins. I can't even
Yeah.
speak. It's just tragic.
Yeah, Philly ahead of us in the division. We right behind them, bro.
We need y'all to really pay attention to baseball.
Saying, bro.
Like it's
Shout out Team Cooper.
New York
man.
Mets.
fun.
New York Mets are
The,
in first
the Mets
place.
are in first place.
Yes.
No,
That's
no,
what I'm
Philly
saying.
behind us. The Mets are in first.
Philly are
Yes.
Philly's behind you.
Yes,
I mean,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
you're behind. Philly.
Shout out Team Cooper, man. Big Colorado Rockies fan, man. I know they got All-Star weekend, All-Star celebration in Colorado this year, man. It was supposed to be in Atlanta, but they moved it. to
so
Colorado.
are they gonna move Oakland? Are they gonna move Oakland?
I mean, I don't see why you keep them there at this point.
Do you bring them to Vegas?
Absolutely, you do.
Would you support?
Absolutely, I would. No question. No doubt about it.
You know, I would wear some Oakland. I mean, some
Las
A's.
Vegas A's.
I would wear some A's stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah. I mean,
that's tough.
you know, Ricky Henderson.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, I
Yeah,
you know.
no doubt. No doubt.
Vita Blue,
Vita Blue, Dennis Eckersley.
Mm,
Doug Stewart.
yeah, Doug Stewart. That's a good one.
It's a great one.
That's a good one right there.
Wow.
A lot of people forget Doug
Yeah.
Stewart.
Don Baylor.
Terry Steinbach.
Mm.
Yeah, man. Some Oakland greats, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, big time.
Mike.
Big time, man. Big time Oakland greats, man.
Mike.
Just Mike.
There was a mic on the team.
But most
There's a
likely
mic
it
on-
was a
yeah,
mic on the
mic
team at some point.
Yeah.
Joe.
Yeah. Joe.
Bill.
Joe. Jose.
Jose?
Yeah.
Reggie.
You know what? I'm not even going front, man. When Jose was on the team, I liked Jose. When he played.
Jose was
When he
likable.
played,
Jose was likable.
I liked Jose.
Jose was likable.
The Bash Brothers.
Bash Brothers.
Mark.
Mark and Jose, man.
And they were bashing. They were bashing
Yes, they
stuff
were.
out there.
Yes, they
Ooh-wee.
were.
Who wasn't using steroids back then? Like, let's just be honest. Who wasn't?
You know what? I'm
Ken Griffey?
gonna do you one better. It wasn't really steroids back then. At that time,
Just
in the 80s.
performance enhancing.
You know what it was? It's methamphetamine, bro.
Meth.
No speed. Them old Pittsburgh Pirate teams of the late 70s and 80s, they used to go out there high, man. Yes.
Not
Yes.
just the booger sugar, but the meth.
Man, they was on that speed, bro.
I think in the mid '90s, that's when it turned into.
That's
steroids.
when it turned into roids. They say Lenny Dykstra
Yeah.
used to go out and be high 2 out of the 3 games, bro. Old Philadelphia Philly Lenny Dykstra, bro. One of the better hitters in Major League Baseball
I
history,
mean,
bro.
somebody put that man business out there hard in the street.
Oh yeah, they did.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yikes.
Yeah, they
that's
did.
That's what they said, bro.
Yeah, they did.
That man used to be high as a kite. Yeah. So it wasn't the Roy. The Roy's didn't hit till a little bit later.
Well, we all know that.
Well, you know,
all of them.
drugs.
That's what I was
Yeah,
going to say.
drugs.
Drugs
the
back
dope.
in the
It was the
80s
That's
and
what
90s.
I was saying, bro.
80s and the 90s was huge.
That's what it was. That's
Yeah.
what it was.
Yeah.
In all the sports.
Yeah. What was the rich man's drug?
No. It's a Coke.
That white
That white.
booger sugar.
That powder. That powder. Yeah, man.
Meth?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yikes.
The methamphetamines, man.
They said John Lucas used to be so zooted.
Yeah, I heard that too.
He came to the game with his suit and no shoes on. What you doing, man?
Yikes.
Ready for the game.
Ready for what game? You ain't even got no socks. You got to wear training socks.
I mean, what?
Oh.
What are we talking here? They said Lloyd Daniels used to be off that thing heavy too, though.
Lloyd Daniels got caught in the dope house.
In the dope house.
Live on TV.
Boy.
Yeah.
With his UNLV hat on.
Oh, bruh.
And his jacket on.
Bruh.
Lloyd.
In them young handcuffs.
Oh,
Ooh,
bruh.
Lloyd. Damn it, Lloyd.
And I know Lois woke up Jerry and said, "Would you look at this here?
Oh.
Look."
And they was already on Jerry head, too, about the, just the talent that he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was already bad for Jerry anyway. Philly done broke away, man.
Yeah, there used to be a lot of people on that, I mean, Michael Jordan snitched on a couple. He didn't say names. He basically said the whole team.
Yeah.
And I left. I had to leave. I
It
had
was
to get
about
up
to
out of
get
here.
real dicey in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dicey.
Can you imagine being a rookie in the league and you sitting in the room with some of the cats that play on the team and all of a sudden somebody pull out a whole Quaalude right next to you.
Pull out a whole eighth.
Look, you like this. Oh, man.
It's tough, man.
How do I say I need to go back to the room?
Right. That's a tough one.
Man, I got to go call my mama. I see
That's
y'all.
a tough one, bro.
Look.
Yeah.
Can't even go kick it with y'all, bro. Yeah.
Go ahead. That's for you, baby boy.
Yeah. Straight
That
up.
ain't for me.
That's what you would have said.
Yep. Not for me.
Why not, man? You got to be down, man. Here, take some of
I'm
this.
down. I'm down.
But you good?
I'm good.
You good?
I'm great.
I get my high off Jesus.
Yes.
What about David Ruffin when the whole group went to go find him? He's like, "What you doing, man?" He was like, "All right, man.
David.
Wow.
David Ruffin.
He's like, "All right, man.
David Ruffin having tickets to a show from last month
Come on,
is the
bro.
equivalent to John Lucas come to the game,
Bruh.
No shoes.
suit, no shoes.
He's like, "Come on, man. I ain't got no money. Here. Tickets to tonight's show." He took the tickets. He said, "Look, man, this was last week, bro." He was like, "Last week? Damn.
We ain't even in the
missed another
same
show."
city, man. What's going on right
Come
now?
on, man.
and he was still in his suit trying to get to the show.
5 shows ago, he in this. Tragic.
You was supposed to be at the show. You still got your suit. You still got your costume on, your suit.
Come on, Dave.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really is.
I missed another show. Anyway, you still got them young rocks?
Oh, Lord.
I got the pipe. It's empty.
Got them young boulders.
Yeah.
Well, that got to give you a crazy high to just risk it all.
The high doesn't last, and from what
That's
they
what
say,
they chasing. They chasing that
the
next
high
one.
doesn't last from what I hear, and it's you chasing.
Yeah.
Whew. Boy, you was hot. You was on top of the world for 10 minutes. Let me go spend this other $100,000. That's what your boy Richard Pryor said. Richard Pryor said, man, it wasn't nothing for me to spend, $10, $15, $20,000 a week. He's like the dope man stayed at my crib. Like he would get other calls chilling with me.
Wow. Damn. Cocaine is
I seen a documentary on Netflix about it, and man.
Well, I don't want to say it only started in the 80s and it ended there.
Oh, no.
It continued in the 90s, and it's still going on to this day. They cooking it up different. They calling it different stuff. They can still call meth though. Yeah. And booger sugar. Those are the main ones, but they got some whole lot of stuff like huffing.
Crocodile is the,
what?
Yeah.
I hadn't heard of that.
A deal?
Have you heard of that?
No.
Crocodile. There's a whole
I'm
documentary.
not up on all of
There's a whole documentary
Neither
on it. This is about. I saw this documentary about
narcotics
3 years ago. It's about 3 years ago. It was originated in Europe. I'm surprised it ain't made it stateside yet, if it has or not. But what it does is it basically combusts you from the inside out. Like it eats you from the inside out. So like after so long, your skin starts to become scaly. Like
Freddy Krueger.
Like you start to get blisters all over your body.
and you got people putting that stuff in their body.
Yeah, people do it. Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
It's a real thing.
Well, they smoking it in the prison. How you think it's getting into the
Crocodile is the name of
penitentiary?
it. It's documentaries on it, for sure.
They down south, they still sipping on some scissor.
Oh yeah, promethazine ain't
sipping
going
on
nowhere.
some scissor.
That promethazine ain't going nowhere, baby boy. It's going nowhere, baby boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't going nowhere, dog.
What about that fake weed that they had a couple years ago?
The synthetic.
Yes. That ain't even out no more, is it? That's done. Like that was killing people. You take one hit.
It was real life killing people.
On your grave. In your grave.
In your
Oh,
grave.
what's the name of it, bro? It's that synthetic marijuana, bro.
It's tragic.
It's tragic. I got the name on the tip of my tongue. Spice.
Spice.
Yep.
Look, Quan said.
Order K2.
Quan said.
K2.
Spice.
K2. Yep, that K2, man.
That good old
Yep.
Spice.
Good old K2 Spice.
I mean, got folks real live in the street pulling their skin off their bodies. Man.
Look, man, if y'all got kids out here, y'all
Okay.
need to be familiar with these drugs, though.
Yeah. Oh, the bath salts, of course, Paul. The bath salts is.
Bath salts?
Oh, yeah.
What you do with that?
Oh, yeah. Snort them. Break them up, snort them.
Bath salt?
Yep. Break them up, snort them. Look at that.
The
Look.
images are horrific. People
Horrific.
with missing
Right.
and rotting flesh.
So
in
heroin
some
knockoff,
cases
bro.
down to the bone.
Yikes.
It's from a horrible drug called crocodile. It's extremely addictive
Told you.
and gives
And
users
it's
a
cheaper.
heroin-like high.
Oh,
Suspected
bruh.
cases surfaced
I'm
in the
good.
U.S. last
Look at
month
that.
in Utah and Arizona. Then
So it
this
is.
week, 5 people showed up in Joliet, Illinois,
From
with
Russia.
similar symptoms.
Interesting.
One person, a woman, according to doctors, lost significant portions of her legs. So
Right.
far, none of
Look.
the U.S. cases.
That's why it's a real thing.
And it's from
bro.
Russia.
Yep.
I wonder if it came over here when Drago had to fight Apollo. Look, man. I don't want to drug.
Just say
No.
no.
That's it, man. Just say no.
They need to bring Dare back.
Man, that was the campaign back in the 80s.
They still. Is
Nancy Reagan.
People out there still doing heroin? Like
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
heroin.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. No doubt.
Oh yeah,
That's like an old drug,
when you go to some of these homeless encampments,
Oh, yeah.
you see needles
Yeah.
all over the place.
Well, yeah, I seen about 50 needles in my alley. Oh,
Drago.
look, Drago. I wonder if they bought. If he dies, he dies.
With the death stare,
Boy.
bro. If he dies, he dies.
Bath salts make you eat
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, bro. They.
You know what? I'm
Yeah.
done.
It's ridiculous.
It turns you into a
zombie.
a living
A
zombie.
man-eater?
A zombie?
A man eater?
Yeah, a zombie.
Cannibalism?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a real thing, bro.
Cannibalism?
It's a real thing. I see it every day.
Dude,
I see it every day.
let me tell you something.
Oh man,
It's real.
man eater.
He's a man eater. Wow.
Come on,
Not
man.
messing with Quan, man.
Look, I played this in the DJ set.
Man eater.
Yeah. I guess bad
Oh,
microphone
here she
sniffing.
comes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Watch out, boy.
She'll chew you up.
Watch out, boy.
Bruh, please show when Drago gave Apollo the final blow.
No.
Please show
Don't
that.
show that.
Please. Please show that.
Throw in the damn towel.
Bruh, that towel wasn't getting thrown in.
Ooh.
The final.
The referee in these fights.
Stop the fight, the wife said. Ooh. Watch this though. Look at him. Look, she already know. Bruh.
Look at her.
And they smiling.
Bruh. This one I knew it was over. The joke.
Oh.
Oh! The heart stop.
Oh.
You should see Goose's face.
Look at his mustache. Wow.
Yeah, man.
That was supposed to be an exhibition too, wasn't it?
Yeah. Speaking of exhibition,
They went harder. They went harder than
Ah.
they went harder in their exhibition than
Well, real
Sunday.
quick, real quick before we get into that, and we didn't talk about it last week. We were supposed to. Tiffany Haddish is doing a
yes, biopic
of one Florence Griffith Joyner.
VGK here still on?
Yeah.
I'm just messing with you, bro.
Stupid.
Go ahead.
And she's producing it herself. And I think this is a good look. Now, my only concern is first of all, how athletic is Tiffany Haddish? And did she study FloJo? Because this is going to be the first time that I know of that FloJo is going to be depicted in a film.
I mean,
And this is icon status that we're talking about here. You cannot mess this up, lady.
I don't know. I did see. I forget his
all
name. He
I'm gonna
played P
say
Diddy.
is all I'm gonna say
Can't
is
do
Quan, pull up a lady called Queen Harrison.
Queen Harrison,
She's an actual track runner, and she's
an actress.
no, but I believe
You believe
that she could play the role.
without even seeing her act?
All you got to do is,
Act.
you know,
I mean,
Queen Harrison, and she resembles. She resembles her.
You know,
I don't see Tiffany Haddish resembling in no way.
I mean, they put a side by side pickup. I mean, it's not strikingly
have to have that booger
similar,
taken off
but
her face.
they're not off all the way.
She gonna have to have that booger taken off her face, though.
Oh, that was hurdles. That must have been the hurdles. Running a 12.4.
Who was that?
That's Queen Harrison right there. That must have been 100
me
meter
see her.
hurdle.
Well,
face.
this is her right here.
Certain. Yeah, she's gorgeous.
And she looks, and she can run. Yeah.
Yeah, I want Tiffany Haddish. If she does it, she has to nail it like Jamie Foxx nailed Ray.
Bro, that's asking a lot, brother.
That boy nailed
He
Ray.
nailed it. Wow.
I mean, she's producing it, so I guess she's casting herself as FloJo.
Listen, man, somebody said Tiffany couldn't even play the thing she played in the Lego movie.
Wowzers.
That's a.
Wow.
Ain't that Commons girl? Stop talking about Commons
That's
girl.
deep.
Ain't that Commons boo? That's his boo.
Yeah, this week.
He gonna hurt that little girl feelings in a minute.
This week it is.
You know,
I'm with you, Lala. She is not going to pull that off.
yeah, I
She'll play it, but she won't pull it off.
yeah, it's a no for me.
We'll
too.
be like this.
Big low.
"Oh."
I mean, but
Who else gonna play her? Cicely Tyson? God,
I'm out.
God rest her soul.
I am out. Not have to put up with this.
Who else gonna play her? Halle Berry? The way she
Halle
was
Berry-
begging to take her clothes off in
Halle-
Monster Ball.
Halle Berry.
And swordfish.
Halle Berry would be closer.
Nah. You gotta find somebody athletic like Marion
Queen
Marion
Harrison.
Jones.
Marion Jones. They're not finna.
Is she out of the penitentiary?
Yeah, she's been out.
They're not finna ask her, bro. That's, yeah, that's out.
She's
Then they're gonna revitalize her career or anything.
Yeah, that's out.
That's out.
Yeah, that's out.
Angela Bassett. I mean, Angela Bassett pushing 70, but she don't look it.
No, she does not.
She's just, and she's in really good shape too. So
phenomenal shape.
yeah,
Phenomenal
maybe that's
shape.
what. Maybe Serena did the casting. That's why she, did her face real light. For like the photo shoot. Remember she.
as a casting director, you have to find somebody that's closely in resemblance to me
Okay.
to pull it off, to pull it off as an actual, man.
Okay.
Have you riveted to the screen?
Okay.
Tiffany Haddish, especially with that, what you call it on her face?
That booger on her face.
What they gonna do? Cut it off? Florence didn't have no booger on her face.
She sure did have no booger. She sure didn't have no booger on her face. You got enough money to fix
Come on
that
now.
booger.
Come on now. You just
I
can't
know
be
it's part of
casting.
your look.
You can't be casting.
Let's
You
get it
cannot
burned
be.
off.
Bruh, she got
You
enough money
cannot
to
be
get the booger
casting
taken care
Gary
of.
Coleman to play Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, bro. It's just not gonna happen.
I don't think it's that far off, Billy.
Yes, it is.
Come on, Bill.
Dude,
Come
I
on,
lied.
Bill.
Yes, it is.
That's a bit much, man.
God.
You're going too far now.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
going too
but you
far.
see what I'm saying.
Well, what's the guy that played P. Diddy in the Notorious?
Oh, my man's
Derek Luke.
yeah, D. Luke.
Bruh,
He
I ain't
didn't
like that.
look nowhere close to
I ain't
Diddy.
like that either. I
No,
was
not
like,
even
this
close.
is so
But he
Not
sure
cheap.
was
even close.
dancing.
He was dancing.
Bro,
he
that
was up
was
there
so
jigging.
whack.
But he didn't
sure
look nothing
was.
like Diddy.
Nah, bro.
Not even close.
So
They're
that
not
was
even
bad.
They're not even the same skin tone.
That was bad too.
Derek Luke, like,
I
at
mean,
least 3 shades darker than Diddy.
They did a what's that? People versus OJ, and he was out too at the time. Why didn't they cast him? He was an actor. He wasn't. Oh, well, they could have waited for him to. play the role.
What was it? Like a 10-part thing? No, he wasn't out yet. Nah, he was.
Let me tell you what they were spot on.
Still
Is getting Ice Cube's son to play him in the
Yes.
NWA movie.
Yes.
Easy.
Yes.
Son. to play him.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, Easy E was played by somebody else, but he made me think that he was Easy E in the NWA movie. That wasn't
Yeah.
Easy E's son.
That wasn't easy. Son?
No.
That
No.
was easy. Son.
No.
Oh, it was definitely Cube's son though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That played him.
But Easy E's son didn't
Gotcha.
play him, but the guy
No,
that
he
played
did.
Easy E was he
Correct.
did. I thought he
He
was
looked
Easy.
like he looked like him.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre was good too. They cast that good.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Tiffany Haddish playing Florence
Booger
Griffith
face.
Jr.
I mean, it's makeup. They'll be able to cover the book.
Ain't she one of your top?
Come on, guys.
Was she in one of your top 5?
They'll be able to
Not
cover.
who?
They'll be able to cover the
Flojo.
booger.
Oh yeah, FloJo was for sure.
She was in your top 5, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
They'll
Is that
be-
why you feel a certain type of way?
That's why I feel a certain type of way.
They'll all be able to. They'll be able to cover the
You
booger,
can't,
guys.
you can't.
Yeah.
you
It's
just can't have her playing
Yeah,
anybody. Come on, man.
right. Like you can't do like a remake and have somebody else play Apollonia. I ain't seen nobody that look like that since Apollonia.
Because most of the movie is going to be about her track life as well.
Yeah, but it's going to be about her life too.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of both. I think it's going to be.
It's going to be both.
Good mixture.
But my thing is, when she's in there talking, like trying to, and with that boog on her face, man, it's not.
they're gonna cover the booger, guys. They're gonna cover the
See,
booger.
Dre got me on this right now, man, with the boog on her face.
The
man.
booger will be covered, guys.
It's not gonna look the same.
I mean,
We gonna see it through. We gonna see it through the makeup, sir. I'm telling you right now. There the booger.
there go the
There go the
booger.
booger.
Did y'all watch this fight, man? Yeah, y'all watched it.
I was actually interested.
Quan
in,
paid for it too. He had a fight party up here and everything.
I was
Did you
actually
really?
Interested.
Yeah, the Showtime app was broke. It didn't work the whole time on any of my TVs.
Wow.
And you go on Twitter, and everybody
Wow.
was having problems. So Showtime lost a lot of money.
Wow.
A lot of money.
Wow.
And Google refunded my money back within 2 minutes
Wow.
Wow.
of me asking for it. Because
Wow.
they were probably just sitting there refunding everyone's money. Like,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a disaster.
Yeah. I was actually interested in the undercard. Honestly, man, Badu Jack, excuse me, will get another chance. Well, he was supposed to fight Jean Pascal on that card, and I think Pascal got hurt. And this was going to be his chance to be a 3-time champ. Because he's getting up there in age. Badu Jack is 37, but he's still fighting well. Made easy work of the dude. He took the fight on, a couple weeks' notice, so I really didn't expect anything else outside of, Badu Jack. Jared Hurd kind of surprised me. This dude was just a champ like a year ago. He was a unified champ at that at 154, and the dude looked like ass juice in the ring on Sunday.
It's tragic.
He talked a lot. Like, he talks a lot, and to get done like he got done, bro, there's nothing else. You got to start from the bottom if you want to even have a chance to be a champ at 154 again. I was more interested in those two undercard fights, but
Since it was free, I watched it,
yeah, yep.
and it was a farce.
Interesting.
A farce, bro.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
That's tragic.
And if anybody thought that was a real serious fight,
No, it wasn't. And I mean, Floyd told you before, which is why I'm not all the way mad, because he told you prior that, hey man, this is purely entertainment. This is not going against anybody's record. I'm not,
then why even pull some? I mean, I understand.
Because it's spread.
I understand.
The man made $100 million, bro.
I understand that,
He made
but
$100 million, bros.
I understand that.
He's check this out.
Are we that bored as a
Floyd-
society to watch farces?
I
Bro.
forgot about it.
I'm
I forgot it was
Bill,
on a
you
Sunday.
already know my sentiments on this, bro. You already know, so I don't even need to go into that soliloquy.
And
When you can sit back as a retired fighter,
I understand the money aspect, but
He-
I'm saying,
in
are
his-
we that bored as a society to
Bro.
watch
bro,
something that he ain't?
You-
He already told you they ain't real.
But they grabbed in all the teenage YouTubers
Yes.
for
He-
Jake, for
yes.
Logan
He
Paul.
already
Yes.
told you it wasn't real.
yes, he told you. And at that point, we as grown men had choice to say yes or no. I'm interested to see these pay-per-view numbers when they come out to see exactly how many buys there were. I'm guaranteeing it was over 1 million. Guarantee
Probably
you it was.
I'm pretty sure.
Probably was because they made them two dudes YouTube stars. But my thing is, dude, are we that bored as a society to
I
buy
forgot all
into
about it.
Look, man.
nonsense?
It was on a
so
Sunday.
much nonsense, bro. I mean, if it ain't a real fight, man, you know.
And we about to get another one because Tyron Woodley about to fight his brother in a little bit. So, I mean,
Tyron Woodley gonna hurt that boy.
look. Here's the deal. And speaking
How
of
serious the fight gonna be?
It's
That's
gonna,
my thing.
it's gonna be a
It's gonna be
serious
a-
fight with
it's-
them.
it's gonna be a serious real
Like
fight.
Tyron Woodley is talking
Tyronn
about
Lue?
really hurting. Look,
find out his big midget
Tyron Woodley
booty.
is really talking about hurting this dude. And Tyron Woodley might make more in that fight than he's made in the.
Because
in
I
the-
was
in the
looking at the
octagon.
size of Jake Paul, opposed to
It looked like Glass Joe against
Mayweather,
Mac.
and it's like,
Logan
Paul. and his
Yeah, that's
punching, his jabs was so
Yeah, he was trash.
passive.
Yeah, it was bad. When
I'm
they
like, as big as you are, you should be
Yeah.
knocking chunks out this boy.
Yeah. When they like panned to him in the locker room and they were showing him on the pad,
Stop it.
I was like, yo, this is come on, dog.
Well, we
But they're
are.
also wearing pillows on their hands.
Yeah.
pillows.
But the
They had
way
some big gloves, bro.
Yeah, I think it was. I
They look like
want to
the
say it was
toy
12-ounce gloves.
12 ounce.
It's 12-ounce gloves they were wearing.
Nobody's getting knocked out with 12-ounce gloves.
No.
I had a whole lot of people saying Floyd was gonna maybe knock this boy out.
Right.
He sure did. He did
He had
that.
a chance. He had a shot. Floyd kept landing that left hook too. He was running right into it, bro. Kept landing it. But while I am not in agreement, and y'all know this about me. I done went on many rants right here at this desk about the mockery that is made of boxing. But Vance Lawhorn made a real good point the other night. It's gonna keep happening until you give us the fights that we want.
Well, I want to see Soda Popinski.
You stupid. Like, why have we not gotten Spence versus Crawford? Like,
Right.
that should be the fight. What are we waiting on? If there's something that I can say about the UFC and Dana White, they're gonna give us the fights. Now, I don't agree with the way they pay these dudes.
No, you don't agree with the
because
pay,
it's
but
whack.
They give them the fights and
But
they fight.
give us the fights. Bro.
And
There's
they
2
fight.
title fights this weekend
Come on, bro.
on the same card.
Come on, bro. And that's not the first time in the last 2 months that
There was
happened.
3 title fights 2
Come
months
on,
ago.
bro.
What
Come on,
y'all
bro.
think about Chad Ochocinco?
Let's talk
He
about
was, he was
let's
doing
talk
all
about
right
the real.
until he got sat down.
Let's talk
bro.
about the real fights that should happen, Goose.
Yeah, absolutely. I just told
I
you.
ain't talking about
I
this
just told
Chad
you.
Ocho
I just
headbutt,
told you.
and he getting up want to give somebody a high
Oh, my
five.
God.
He almost broke his knee.
He want to give somebody a high five.
Yeah, no. Put your mouthpiece back in. Put your mouthpiece back in.
He want to
Chad.
give somebody a high five.
No,
after he got knocked
we're
on
not
his
interested
ass.
in your high fives, bro. Not interested.
I'm not going to give nobody dap that knocked me
Not
down
interested.
in a fight.
Not interested.
Hey man, you got me.
But
I mean, when is Teofimo fight again?
he fights in 2 weeks.
He fight in 2 weeks. Okay, that's that.
Yep.
These are good. These are
absolutely.
great fighters that's coming up to fight.
Yeah, the fights are still like
when is
Shakur Stevenson fight this week.
Shakur Steve? Okay,
He fights this weekend.
and
Here,
and Mayweather's protege. What's his name?
Tank
Tank.
fighting
Yeah.
like 2 weeks.
Okay. So
So
those,
they're active.
the fights are out there. They're
Yeah,
given. So
absolutely.
that statement.
Absolutely.
The fights are out there.
But they're not fighting each other.
But with that
The big fighters aren't fighting each other. They're all
course
fighting.
not.
But name Canelo's last 3 opponents.
let's see, he beat.
And did you know who they were before you knew their
Who he
name?
just beat?
Couch Duggins.
Who he just beat last week? I'll tell you if I know him or not.
Cameron
Right
Stevens.
now.
I can't even name him.
I'm about to tell you right now, G. But
So,
And he's supposed to be the best pound for pound right now, right?
He
Right
is.
now,
he
he
is
is.
the best pound for pound for sure.
Right now, he is.
You know?
Well, Billy Joe Saunders. Billy Joe a champ. Billy Joe Saunders is a champ. This cat from Turkey, I didn't know him. I knew Colin Smith
Ido Turkaloo.
and Sergey Kovalev. So his last three out of 4 opponents, I know
He
exactly
do.
who they are. They're champs. Daniel Jacobs, champ.
I know
So
that's
the fights,
Feldon, I don't know who that
the
is.
fights
Gennady
are
Golovkin,
there.
champ.
The
Fought him
fights,
twice.
the fights are there. And we got the trilogy coming up between Tyson Fury and I mean, so the fights are there.
Yeah, they're happening. They're happening.
But in the meantime, they got to put this nonsense in between them.
Ocho Cinco.
Ocho Cinco,
Yeah.
Logan Paul, big as you are, you punch like a little.
Yeah.
Man, come on,
It's not.
Maybe they should have had Logan Paul against Stephen A. Smith.
Man, I'm just calling. I'm just calling. I was man. Come on.
Yeah.
Highly disappointed in the
Yes.
boxing world.
Well, I'll tell you one thing.
I mean, it's
While I
okay if you
agree.
do exhibitions.
While I agree,
It's okay, but I don't.
the money. Look, my man Francis Ngannou tweeted after the fight. What are we doing wrong that a YouTube dude can come in and make more than us as professionals inside of this box?
Bruh.
What are we doing?
Because some
I
of these
said, holla at
dudes are
your
not.
boss.
Some of these
Well,
dudes are not giving these other guys opportunities
He's
to
in the
fight 'em.
UFC. That's one reason why.
Yeah. And
He's in the UFC.
And this
That's
is
one
why
reason
boxing
why.
will never go anywhere.
You need to go. You guys need to go to Dana White and ask
Yeah.
him.
See what's good.
Hey man,
What's
Put
good?
money in this
you need
man's
to pay
pocket.
us more money,
Come on,
man.
bro. Come on, bro.
Or guess what?
Hey, man.
But as long as you keep on fighting for peanuts,
Peanuts.
you'll get. That's all you're gonna get.
You see what Connor did? Said, hey, man, let me go make this quick 150.
Yeah. It's
not-
great to see on fight nights for UFC, but come on
I
now.
love it.
But Dana got
I
paid
love
off
it.
that too. UFC
Sure,
got paid
sure
off that
he
because
did.
he was
Sure he
still
did.
under UFC
Oh,
contract.
no doubt. No doubt. But he still made more in that 36 minutes than he ever did inside of the octagon. Ever. I mean, something's got to give. Again, that's why Tyron Woodley is going to. Tyron Woodley might make 250,000 if Logan Paul can make 250 just in fight purse. Tyron Woodley's an actual fighter. So how much are they going to pay him? Didn't Chad Johnson make a couple 100,000? He's not even a fighter. How much you think they're going to pay Tyron Woodley? A nice little chunk.
But that's all predicated on the pay-per-view stuff, right?
Well, I mean, it has to do with
I mean, 'cause who's
undercard, who's the
promoting
man,
it,
who's promoting
who's
it, all of that
promoting
good
and all
stuff.
that
Yeah.
stuff. So,
yeah, all of that
you know.
factors in.
all that factors.
But he's gonna make it's gonna be a 6-figure fight for him.
Speak low, so he want to see Jamie Foxx against LL Cool J.
Go
ahead and finish that thing
any
out.
given Sunday.
I don't want to see 250-year-old cats.
Like the whole Mike Tyson when he fought.
That was
come on.
actually okay.
And I'm in my 50s,
I'm
so I
good
ain't got
with
nothing
that.
against
I'm good with-
50-year-old cats.
I'm good with two
but I don't
actual
wanna
boxing
see
I
legends
don't wanna see
locking
it,
it up.
man. Look, man.
That was okay.
Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio, man. We appreciate y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. You share the show. You can always go back and watch the show either on our page or the actual Let the Ball Bounce group page or YouTube. Gorilla Cross. You can always watch previous shows. Let me know and I'll shoot it to your inbox.
Yes, sir.
You can watch it while you at work, man. We appreciate y'all, man. We love y'all, man. It's what we do. We give you guys the best of sports talk radio. And right now, that Clippers-Utah game is underway. So should be a good one, man. Good series, man. Your guy, Dre Bailey.
Man, Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham Logan. And guess what, man? If you scared,
You better go to church.